If you go to Chausath Yogini temple, say in Jabalpur or in Bhubaneswar, so when people go to Bhubaneswar, this is a small Chausath. You'll see goddesses of all kinds, women with bear heads and animal heads and lion heads and dancing on vultures and hunting and cooking. So all kinds of goddesses exist. But basically, for example, when you see the Mahavidyas or the Matrikas, they represent different stages of womanhood. These are really metaphors that people take literally because they're engineers, and engineers don't understand metaphors. Like the best engineers in the world are the worst understanding of metaphors. These are visual metaphors. There are hundreds and thousands of devis. Some have become popular. So the ones that you're talking about are the popular ones, Channamastika and all that. If you go to Chausath Yogini temple, say in Jabalpur or in Bhubaneswar, so when people go to Bhubaneswar, this is a small Chausath. You'll see goddesses of all kinds, women with bear heads and animal heads and lion heads and dancing on vultures and hunting and cooking. So all kinds of goddesses exist. These are the various Vidyas, Shaktis, Shris. Basically, they're the powers that exist in the world that sorcerers want to harness to become powerful. So it's like, different subjects you have: physics, chemistry, biology. These are the goddesses. So in the old days, they will say physics, chemistry, biology. They'll call it different goddesses. Mata physics, Mata chemistry, Mata biology, Mata. So every Mata is a goddess, and they would give her a form. So Mata zoology, Mata, in that there would be Mata, some expert in cows, bovinology or something like that. So these are basically visualizations of the various subjects that you teach, and it looks very exotic for us. Like, oh, people love all these violent images, but basically, for example, when you see the Mahavidyas or the Matrikas, they represent different stages of womanhood. So you will have a child, you will have Kamala, young girls, Shodashi, 16-year-old. Then as they grow older, and finally they become old hag-like things and very old, and Dhumavati. And then you have, so it shows the age cycle, that knowledge also goes through cycles, there's death and life. So these are really metaphors that people take literally because they're engineers, and engineers don't understand metaphors. Like the best engineers in the world are the worst understanding of metaphors. These are visual metaphors for creative visualization. And gurus would use these techniques to help you understand life and the world. But the gurus who want to teach, remember the Kanfat yogis wouldn't teach. Nobody listens to you. That's what they would say. They would beat up people who will try to ask them questions. They would have these chimtas and all that. You see them in the, well, some of them pretend to be that, but that's what you see in Prayagraj. They don't talk much. They'll be just doing crazy stuff. And then if you ask them too many questions, they'll take a stick and beat you up. That's because they're saying that, you know what, you're too dumb to introspect, and you want to download. You're not a computer where you can download knowledge. You're a human being. You have to create your own knowledge. Nobody can give you knowledge. You have to create knowledge. I can give you information. I can't give you knowledge. I can only give you information. And information is easily available. I can give a phone and you can Google and get information. It doesn't give you knowledge. Knowledge has to be created internally. It's like I can give you food to eat, but I cannot control your digestion. Right? If your digestion is bad, no matter what I give you to eat, you will not be able to digest anything, and you'll get badhajmi and go to jail. Sorry, not jail. You'll go to the toilet. But if you have knowledge, if I give you information, you can turn it into knowledge only if you're curious. And that is what the process is. So Hinduism is all about this understanding of life. It's not about some report card holding God out there saying, I'll throw you in heaven or hell. Nor is it about let's Hinduism khatre mein hai or Sanatan. These are political dramas which are happening, waste of time. And the Gurujis who are telling you mystical, magical dimensions to save your world. It's basically figuring out your life and seeing what stops you from being a kind person, what stops you from being a nice person, why are you not creating opportunities for people, what makes you jealous. I always use this one word, jealousy. Remember, Narad Muni's only prime directive is you go to everyone's house and make them jealous. And then say Narayan, Narayan.